Alright, continuing on with Danganronpa. I guess I'll go back to the cafeteria and see what everyone else thinks. I arrived at the cafeteria just as the others started showing up as well. And within a few minutes... looks like we're all here. You say that, dude, but with only 6 of us, we barely got enough for a volleyball team. Hey, why so down in the dumps about it? You gotta think a little more optimistically. Even if one more person dies, we can still make a basketball team. That's some pessimistic optimism you got there, dude. But either way, we don't have time to get depressed right now. We've got to do everything we can for the sake of those who didn't make it. Are we about done licking each other's wounds? Then let's get started on our reports. Alright. Oh man, this room is so empty now. Feels bad. Alright, Togami, you're my favorite person here. By the way, did you all see the unusual classroom on the 5th floor? No. Unusual doesn't quite do it justice. Oh yeah, that. Holy crap, that classroom. The scent of human flesh and blood permeating the room. The countless human-shaped outlines. Far more gruesome than any other room we've seen here. Say what? The stench is awful too, far beyond any of our murder scenes. The amalgam of every imaginable bodily fluid. It's probably a good thing I didn't go to that room. I feel sick just listening to you. Anywho, what happened there? Call it a hunch, but most likely, a great deal of people died in that room. A bunch of people died there? Hold on, I think I really am gonna be sick. Perhaps that's where mankind's most despairingly maleficent and monstrous malfaction occurred. What? Seems you and I are on the same page. Yes, it is possible that the massacre that occurred in that room is the malefaction from a year ago. The cause of that gruesome scene was the malefaction that happened a year ago? In other words, the malefaction refers to a mass murder of Kabogamine Academy students. With that in mind, we can explain why Kabogamine Academy was forced to shut down. Makes sense, but damn, that's evil, dude. That's not just evil, it's super terribly evil. Evil indeed. Hopelessly evil. But, in any event, why hasn't anyone here heard about this if it was such a huge incident? Maybe it really was hidden from the public. Ugh. Fukawa, you probably didn't find anything. Hey, Togami, it looks like Fukawa wants to say something. Why are you telling me? The keep it zip thing, dude. Ah, I forgot about that. Dude, that's almost criminally negligent. Fukawa, you're free to foul up the room with your halitosis if you so desire. It would be my utmost of pleasures, my white knight. And you need not worry, my breath is getting better. Kyle was a tough one. You don't worry about me. Besides, my white knight and I are conversing, you stay out of it. So what did you find? I found something interesting in the 5th floor classroom. This. A knife? Oh man, that's a serious looking knife right there. It's huge, like something Rambo might carry around. A survival knife, huh? But why was something like this in a classroom? Don't ask me. What do you intend to do to us with that knife, dude? Nothing, I just picked it up, that's all. It's dangerous to leave it sitting there. And it's 10 times more dangerous in the hands of a homicidal maniac like you, dude. Not really, because her Genocide show only uses the scissors, so it's actually not that dangerous. I mean, she carries around scissors anyway, which are just as sharp, probably, maybe even sharper. Leave her out of this. She and I are nothing alike. More importantly, what should we do with it? Obviously, we can't let Kawa keep it, dude. Aside from that, I've got nothing. I wouldn't want something so barbaric anyway. That is a problem. Why don't we give it to Naegi? To me? Okay. Oh, yeah, I think you're a perfect match for that knife, Nugs. Well, that was easy. Hold on a second, don't I get any say? It just goes to show how much they trust you. Quit complaining and take it. That's trust? I feel like I'm just a convenient dumping ground. Alright, I'm giving the knife to Nagi. Everyone else is on board with it, I guess. Alright. Got no choice. I suppose I'll just put it in my desk drawer. That's all I have to report. Hey, Fukawa. Is it my breath? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for smelling. I'm sorry for smelling. You made a decent discovery. I'm praising you. Huh? 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 My white knight is praising me. That's great. This is a dream. I'm in a dream. For me to be having dreams like this. Oh, oh, I'm going crazy. Seriously crazy? I thought you said sexually crazy. I was like, oh god. Wait, no, you can't. Not there. Watching Kawa now, it's heartbreaking, dude. Oh man. And I'm curious to know what's in the biology lab. It's the only room that was sealed on the 5th floor. A biology lab, huh? I wonder what could be inside. Based on what we've seen so far, a creature of some sort, dude. I'm thinking tyrant-type final boss. But this isn't a survival horror game, though. In any case, there's no need to think too hard about it right now. There's no point in wasting your brainpower pondering unanswerable questions. And with your limited mental facilities, you would all do well to pay some mind just how it gets used. Oh man. Putting the wording aside, you have a good point. Oh, whatever. There's nothing wrong with how I worded it. Okay, yeah, those are the 3 I really wanted to talk to. Kirigiri really didn't say anything when I talked to her, just everybody else kind of just commented on it. Alright, Hagakure. I really want to talk to you. There's a full-on botanical garden on the 5th floor, dude. Found a bunch of interesting stuff there. There's a giant corn god. There's this monstrous corn. A chicken coop. And most interestingly, there's that shed, dude. The shed's not really that interesting. The flower's more interesting to me. Monokuma called that the Monokuma flower. Apparently it's not a good idea to touch it either, so we should probably watch out for that. It's a man-eating flower, dude. This ain't like the ones that come out of pipes. I'm betting that's what those sprinklers are for too, dude. It seems the sprinklers are set to go off automatically every morning at 7:30. Don't forget it, dude. Wouldn't want to get wet and catch a cold. You'll be fine. They say idiots can't catch colds. Of course not. Idiots don't get wet. You are unnaturally stupid. But not that kind of a natural. Hey, I'm kind of worried about you, Hagakure. Do you know what 10 plus 10 is? Oh, come on. Now you've gone too far. Oh, God. It's come down to a serious question. Now, well, let's give him a minute to think about this, okay? Just because I flunked out 3 times doesn't mean I'm that dumb. Well, for argument's sake, I'll answer you. But, what was the question again? Don't worry about it. I got all the answers I need. Oh, poor Hagakure. And his, low brain capacity. Although sometimes I feel on par with his intelligence when I'm reading this. Oh. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, the way Sakura used to. But I didn't have any luck, go figure. They've got iron plates covering them. There's no way to get through the 5th floor then. Or way out through the 5th floor then. Plus, I noticed something about the structure of the... something about the structure of the school. What did you notice, Asahina? Did you actually explore the 5th floor, Nagi? Huh? Why do you ask? Yeah. If you had, you would have noticed what the other floors and what the 5th have and the 5th floor doesn't. Speaking of the other floors... Something... okay, well done me. Something the other floors have, but the 5th floor doesn't? Are you talking about stairs? Oh, yeah. Actually, crap, I didn't even think about that, but now... That's interesting, so... There's no more floors, that's the final floor, it looks like. As I recall, there was no staircase going up on the 5th floor, was there? You mean the 5th floor's the end? We've finally seen it all, the whole academy. All that's left is to crack the mystery hidden within. That's no small fish to fry, dude. A bigger fish just means more to eat. Yeah, Asahina's right. I think. We'll be fine, I know it. As long as we all work together, we'll be able to pull something off. I swear we'll get out of this. We have to. Talk to everybody. Hey, I'll talk to Togami again. How you doing? The usual classroom on the 5th floor. In all likelihood, a great deal of people died in that room. In other words, it's possible the massacre that occurred there is the malfunction from a year ago. The cause of that gruesome scene. Malfunction. Okay. Is that all I needed to talk to people about? Is that everything? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm sorry, yes. I almost forgot, Hagakura. Oh my god. I wasn't even paying attention to you, buddy. I forgot he had multiple options. I was just like, wait a minute. I'm forgetting something here. Because... there were even real live chickens in the coop, weren't there? Precisely 5 of them. I love chickens. Let's all raise them together and make fried chicken, but grilled chicken is good too. What should we do? Let's have them raw. I mean, come on, new experiences. You can keep your food poisoning to yourself, dude. Hey, at least he's smart enough to know that. See, I don't know what was so crazy about the shed, though. So you were bothered by that pickaxe too, Hagakure? Pickaxe? Yeah, that pickaxe was huge. There's a pickaxe in the shed in the garden, with the phrase "crazy diamond" carved into the handle. Does that ring a bell for anyone? Crazy diamond, I feel like I've heard of that somewhere before. It's not just a feeling, we all have, in fact, seen those words before. Huh? Where? Oh yeah, right, I remember. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know this. On Uwada's jacket, yeah. The back of his jacket said "Crazy Diamonds," didn't it? You're right, it did. But why would the same phrase be on a pickaxe in the garden? Maybe Wada snuck into the shed and carved it himself? We just gained access to the 5th floor today. Maybe Wada brought it with him and Monokuma confiscated it. Either way, it's bugging me. It obviously has some connection with Wada, but what? In any event, it wasn't the pickaxe that caught my eye in the shed. It wasn't? I was talking about the lawnmower, dude. I think we might be able to call for help with it. How'd you call for help with the lawnmower? You still don't get it? We need to... Oh no. Crop circles. We use the lawnmower to make crop circles. And call for them. Call for them. How did Hagakure end up like this? Well, it's a long story. Actually, he already told us the story. About a man and his burger. And that burger got taken away from him. When we first met, he wasn't anything like this. Yeah, dude, my character hasn't been set in stone at that point yet. You legitimately depress me. Poor Hagakure. And with that, it seems everyone's made their reports. What now, dude? Huh. Since from here on you guys will be working as my subordinates, there's something I'd like made clear. Once again, how tall is the ivory tower? You're gonna put a hole in the ceiling. So what do you want cleared up? Kyoko Kirigiri's true identity. What? Kirigiri's identity? She's Kirigiri, isn't she? And who exactly is Kyoko Kirigiri? Each and every one of you has clearly defined reason as to why we were selected to come to Kabogamine. Asahina is the super duper high school swimmer, Hagakure is the super duper high school shaman, and Nagi is the super duper high school dumbass. More like a Luxter right now, though. But what about Kirigiri? Is there anyone here who knows? That's right, she never told us, dude. She doesn't really like talking about herself. This isn't a matter of what one likes or dislikes. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's willfully hides their history from view? Start talking, Kirigiri, so as to not invite any unnecessary suspicion. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I wouldn't tell you. I said I can't tell you. What do you mean, dude? I don't remember. Okay, so it's going back to the memory problems she has. I have no memory of it. You have no... You mean you have amnesia? I don't think it's as strong as amnesia. It's just like... Based on what she's been saying, I feel like she has more like... Just small parts of her memory are missing. It appears as though your sense of humor is sorely lacking. It's amusing how unamusing that joke was. Don't tell me you were serious. I know you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter to me. Whether you believe me or not, the truth will come out soon enough. So you intend to maintain your silence until the bitter end, then? Is that what this is? Well, you'd best forget about things going your way anymore. What are you gonna do, torture me? I wouldn't stoop to something so savage. I'm simply going to restrict your movements so you can't do anything else suspicious. Restrict my movements? Hand over your room key. Her room key, if she gives you that. But it's against the rules to sleep outside a bedroom. She won't be able to sleep. If she doesn't like it, she can talk. It should be simple enough. She just needs to tell us about herself. Hold on, that's starting her going... Alright, fine. Seems she's had a change of heart. You going to talk now? Kirigiri approached Togami, not saying a word, and then... She handed him her key. You. Why? Why are you so insistent on your silence? I told you this once already. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't tell you anything. Does that mean you were serious, Kirigiri? About your amnesia? If you think about it, it's not impossible. In this terrible academy, where only terrible stuff happens, a little memory loss ain't so far-fetched. This terrible academy where only terrible stuff happens? Is that what this really is, though? Huh? Can you really say for sure that everything that happens here is bad? What do you mean? I think I've said too much. With that, Kirigiri turned her back on us, and without another word, walked off. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry. I won't do anything to get in your way. Those were the last words. Kirigiri's last words. The sound of the door closing behind Kirigiri resonated through the silent cafeteria. What the heck is she, dude? I think we might have gone a bit too far. I mean, taking her room key. For her, that was just right. Or better yet, all the pressure excited her. And the more she's pushed, the hotter she gets. Oh boy. Silence, Fukawa. I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing and your heart beating is like a fly in my ear. You telling her to die? Not that I don't understand the sentiment. In any event, what does Kirigiri plan to do now? And this situation, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as when everyone was ganging up on Ugami. And I haven't changed either. I still can't stop them. Whoa. What's up, dude? Why start screaming all of a sudden? Over there. Whoa, you! How long have you been there? I am unbelievably unprecedented. Angry? Why are you angry? Angry at what? At the thief. Sorry to say it, but one of you is the thief. What? Who stole it? Who stole my treasure? Your treasure? Mr. Monokuma believed in you guys, and to have you guys betray that trust. These days, the world teems with anxiety and anguish. I can understand why people flee to their escapism. What do you mean, treasure? Shut up. I hope you all get caught in a whirlpool of unemployment and debt. Well, that's harsh. Especially toward Naegi. Like, that'll probably hit him the hardest of everyone. Damn it, he's fucked. Anyway, and off he goes. What was that all about, dude? He said something, or he said someone stole his treasure. Does anyone have any ideas? It was probably Kyoko Kirigiri's doing. What? Who, other than her, could do something like steal from Monokuma? Kirigiri stole something from Monokuma? If so, then... what did she steal and why? What could you even... oh, man. He said treasure. Now, if we think about treasure... whoop. Also ding dong, something. The witch's dad. Like, there's only a few things, like, I don't think he considers the pictures a treasure, so, oh, I just realized, this floor didn't have a picture like the other floors. Like, every floor that we've gone to, Nagi's seen a picture on the floor. But this floor, we didn't find one. That's weird. So maybe, oh, maybe she found the picture on this floor before us. It was probably in the dojo, and she grabbed it before us then. And she hid it, and he doesn't know where it is. Because she just left or something before he got there. Because each time, two before times, Nagi's found it. So I guess she has it this time, maybe. At least that's what I'm thinking happened. And with that, I wish you all sweet dreams. We'd better get out of here. Looks like this conversation's on pause till tomorrow. Same with the Kiri stuff, too. Putting Monokuma and Kirigiri aside, something in the air feels somewhat agitated. I would be extra careful tonight if I were you, and avoid leaving your rooms until morning. That goes without saying. Then you're dismissed. I'm going back to my room. And with that, everyone left the cafeteria and returned to their rooms. Oh, yeah. I'd better put that knife I got from Fukawa. Or... it should be safe in my desk drawer. Anyway, I wonder if Kirigiri's gonna be alright. What's she gonna do? Since she can't get into her own room. Is there anything I can do for her? Anything I can do? Falls asleep. God damn it, Nagi. Well, it's not like you can do shit to help her anyway. She probably wouldn't let you help her. She's not bunking with my ass. Huh? I opened my eyes and realized I had fallen asleep at some point. But more importantly, someone rang the intercom? Oh. Kirigiri. I'll be waiting in the dressing room. See you there. Hold on, Kirigiri. Kirigiri disappeared into the hall, not paying my calls any mind. We just talked about not leaving our rooms tonight, but I can't not go either. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know, you could just go back to sleep if you wanted to, really badly. Well, let's see what she wants to talk about. Sorry for coming by so late. Don't worry about it. I've gotten used to it. I see. Then let's get straight to the point. This is something you can't talk about where there are security cameras, isn't it? Could it perhaps have something to do with the thing you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma made a big fuss about it earlier. Something about a treasure being stolen. That was you, wasn't it, Kirigiri? It was a picture, wasn't it? Yes, it was me. I figured as much. So what did you take? This. Oh. God damn it. The one time I make a guess, I thought I got it wrong. Oh. I thought she took a picture, honestly. But... a key. That's a pretty cool looking key, honestly. Anyway, a key. But it obviously wasn't just any key. It had a Monokuma head on the end. I've never seen anything quite like it. So that's towards one of the rooms. I guess with such a fancy key, it'd probably be towards the headmaster's office. Where did you get that? I took it from the headmaster's office. Wait, what? You stuck it to the headmaster's office? But I thought the door was locked. The lock had been broken. What? Ugami, she did it for us. Ugami did? You remember in her suicide note where she said even in death retribution will be mine? Oh! Okay, so because she was planning on killing herself to help everyone out, she broke open the door. Oh. Well, damn. That's pretty cool, I guess. You're saying Ogami broke down the door into the headmaster's office for our sake? Yes, so that we can uncover the secrets buried in that room. Ogami did that for us. She also killed herself. And also, there's no need to feel sentimental right now. Anyway, she broke the school rules for us. She took one final strike at the academy after she'd sealed her fate. I realized the lock had been broken after yesterday's class trial was over, but I knew that if I went in then, Monokuma would find out right away, so I used you as a decoy. So you're saying that last night when you told me to go to the data processing room, yes, so you would attract Monokuma's attention. I snuck into the headmaster's office using that as an opening, and that the fruit of that endeavor is this key. Okay, so if it's not for the headmaster's office, where could this key be to? Or at least what? So that's what this was about. Then, was what you told me last night also something you found there? Mukuro, the 16th student hidden in this academy. Super Duper High School Despair. Beware of her. Did you learn about this Mukuro Ikusaba person in the headmaster's office too? I found a file about her there. I'm still not sure on the details, but Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. How so? It's possible she could be the puppet master. The puppet master? But didn't Alter Ego say there's a pretty high chance that the headmaster was the puppet master? No, the headmaster is not the puppet master. Huh? There's no doubt in my mind, even if I have no proof yet. She doesn't have any proof, but she can say it with certainty? That's unusual for Kirigiri. But assuming the puppet master isn't the headmaster, that makes him, or her, Mukuro Kusaba. In any event, after all this time, we finally got our hands on something big. We can't let this opportunity slip away. What exactly does that key open? Anyway, I still don't know that yet. That's why you're going to distract Monokuma while I go figure it out. You're planning on sneaking off somewhere else this time? That's way too risky. Besides, if I distract Monokuma, there's no guarantee there's only one puppet master. What if there are multiple puppet masters watching over us? I didn't get caught last night, did I? That could have just been a coincidence. There's a possibility that the puppet master can't observe us and control Monokuma at the same time. What? And that's why it worked last night. I'm not saying you're wrong, though. It is possible it was just a coincidence. But that's exactly why there's merit in trying to do the same thing once more. If it works the second time, then my deduction will be all but proven. I sat in silence and listened as Kirigiri continued, speaking in a calm, clear tone. If the puppet master truly cannot control Monokuma and observe us at the same time, then that gives us an opening. This experiment also serves to make certain of that. But still, no matter how you put it, it's too dangerous. Think about what'll happen if it doesn't work. That shouldn't be an issue, remember? Freely. No limitations have been... Oh, true, it is a rule. There are no limitations on what we're allowed to do for the sake of solving mysteries, isn't that right? I'm even stealing the key, it's not like I'm breaking any rules. But do the rules really matter if you piss off the puppet master? You can kill every one of us, no questions asked. You bring up a good point. If the plan fails, we'll be able to figure that out too. Huh? If things go sour, will the puppet master break his own rules? Or will he uphold them to the bitter end? We gain something of value whether the plan fails or succeeds. There's no reason not to go through with it. But if we want to accomplish anything, risk is unavoidable. I'm well aware of the danger, but if we want answers, we must push forward. Am I wrong? In that moment, I finally noticed there was a trace of sorrow or fear in her eyes. Rather, her eyes were locked on an enemy, a mystery that needed to be taken down. She was smiling. I will not change my mind, I have no intention of it. Gigi reached into her breast pocket and handed me... What's this? Perhaps you could call it a declaration of my intent? Don't open it now. Only open it should something happen to me. Something like what? It's just a precaution. On the off chance something does happen to me, I don't want to die in vain. Please, I want you to take it. Fine, I'll take it, but that's all. As soon as this is done, I'm giving it back. Mark my words. Yeah, of course. And one final thing. If you'd like to keep this a secret from the others, or I'd like you to keep this a secret from others, at least for now. Because it'll be harder to keep it from the Pup Master. That's one reason. There are other reasons? Never mind. It's not important. I can't forget something like that so easily. Alright then, let's get started. I'm counting on you, Nagi. Alright, so I just need to distract Monokuma. Alright, I'll try. I'll go on ahead then. You take care of things here. She left us with nothing but curt, cold goodbye, as she always did. She left with a brisk, determined gait, as she always did. The only thing different was the feeling of uncertainty welling up inside my chest as I watched her shrink into the distance. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, it's Kirigiri after all. I mumbled to myself, trying to loosen some of the tension. But then I got to work. Alright then, let's rock. Man, I actually don't have a good feeling about this. Oh man. Monokuma, you're watching, aren't you? I'd like to talk, so show yourself. A short time later. Well, if that ain't a rare sight, you hardly ever call me on me yourself, Nagi. By the way, Nagi, what? What were you and Kirigiri doing in the middle of the bath? In the bath in the middle of the night? Were things getting steamy and wet, and then removed to comply with ESRB content regulations? Am I right? It's a secret then? Aww. That's okay though. Unlike you, Nagi, Best don't really do much for me. I'd like to keep my surveillance clean and wholesome. No R ratings here. Is that why there aren't any cameras in the bath? Bingo! I'm betting the real reason you didn't put them in was because the steam would fog the lenses. And that's my bingo. Whatever. What do you want? What'd you bring me all the way out here for? Well, there's something I'd like to know. Whether I'm a boy bear or a girl bear? Bears don't have genders. Actually, they do. Seriously? Then what does that make me? Well, what am I? No, I'll just get depressed if I think about it too hard. Is that what you wanted to ask, Nagi? Well, what you said earlier about someone stealing your treasure. What exactly did you have stolen? I hope I'm misinterpreting. You didn't call me all the way out here just to ask me that. I'm shocked. 100 megavolt shocked. Don't you have anything more important to ask? Like, how I harvest honey? Or what I'm like in the heat? Unbelievable. Are all pre-visit boys so pitifully boring as you? Fine, I'll tell you so this trip isn't a total waste. King, a blankety blankety blank. And a blankety blankety blank? Oh, wait, two things? They're happy? A blankety blankety blank. Use your head. It means I'm not telling. I'd like to know what's in that head of yours that made it you think calling me out for this was a good idea. Next time you waste my time with something so stupid, I'll cut it open and find it out for myself. And with that, Monokuma vanished. Oh, that should be sufficient enough for a distraction. And that's all left for me. All that's left for me is to believe in Kirigiri. As the music gets really intense for a second. Oh boy. And wait here for her to return safely. There's nothing to worry about. It's Kirigiri, right? I don't know. You know, I don't have a good feeling about this. I returned to my room and fell asleep right away, trying to escape from my lingering uncertainty. Oh, Monokuma Theater. Monokuma Theater Advert Edition. This game is brought to you by Spike Co. Ltd. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? A random advertisement in the middle of a choir. Okay. So I guess we'll be enjoying this random advertisement. What is this game? Looks like a game that would be on the PlayStation. Oh, looks like you got some Skyrim-looking executions. It's like Skyrim, but in Japan. Actually, yeah, it really does. Shinobito 2. So, second game, huh? Cat? Meow. Meow. Is that a little dick? Like a drawn dick above the Spike logo? It's like a... Oh, okay. Thank you, advertisement. This is the era of ninja. Samurai are a thing of the past. By the way, why didn't I get an offer? I'll buy it anyway, though. I'll buy 2 copies. Oh, do you have a friend, Monokuma? Would you mind telling me about him? Or her? Because I know none of the people here are friends with you. That was a lovely advertisement. Great place to put it, right in the middle of the game. Just like... I was not expecting that at all, but... Cool, I guess. Ohayou gozaimasu. Best day it can be. My arms and legs feel heavy. Is it because I was up so late last night? In any case, I've got to get to the cafeteria. Now, since I don't know if anything's gonna happen in the cafeteria... Usually now is when I'd go and buy stuff at the Monokuma machine, but I guess I'll just do that later. I'm gonna pause it here.